Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, I know, a video on this channel. I've not uploaded on this channel for bloody ages, but figured do something to upload for it. I've been thinking of uploading it here for a while and figured we would just do something simple today. Just looking at the current Arsenal team and basically doing a tier list for them. So obviously, as you can see on the screen here, we've got our tiers, which is starting 11, bench, reserve. So basically last chance saloon type thing, loan or sell. As you can see, you've got all the players listed down the bottom. Let's get into it. So first player on the list, we've got William Saliba. No issues at all with Saliba. I think he's been one of the better players in the team. Well, he's been one of our best defenders, so he's definitely going in at starting 11. Next up, we've got Christian Mosquera. I've got no real issues with him. He's been fairly solid as a stand-in for it when either Gabriel or Saliba's been out injured, so I'd be happy to keep him on the bench. Raya, for the most part, has been an absolute titan for us in net, so he's definitely going in that starting 11. Ben White, he's costing us too much lately. He's not developing as a player. He's just a liability when he's playing, especially over the last couple of games. Get rid. Gabriel, now he's definitely starting 11, no chance. He's going. Saka, obviously he's having a really slow year. Obviously a fair bit of that's been hampered with injury, but is having a slow year. You can't get round it that way. I'd still keep him. I'm still quite happy to have him in that starting 11 though. Christian Ødegaard. Now obviously club captain. He's again having a slow season, and especially by his standards as well, along with Saka, because let's face it, previous seasons it was him and Saka who were our creative edge, but this year the creativity, it does not seem to be there at all. He seems incapable of playing a forward pass. I mean, look at the Sporting Lisbon game the other day. Rice plays a pass into him and he plays it straight back to him. Rice played another pass into him, obviously trying to get him to pass it forward, plays it back, and then Rice drives it at him, and then just to get the point across. I'd still keep him, but I'm losing faith in him, so for me, he can't go any higher than bench. Another one, Gabriel Jesus. When he joined us, absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. Couldn't live with him, and then since then he's just been an injury merchant, and he's destroyed his knees for the club, bless him, but he ain't got that cutting edge that we need. And let's face it, with the potential signing of Julian Alvarez in the summer, we need to make room for a striker, so I could quite happily get rid. Here's another one, Kepa Balaga. Thought maybe it could be a good signing for us. He played well in the early rounds of the FA Cup, got to the FA Cup, League Cup final, and just became the Kepa of old at Chelsea. And then, it's just, I don't feel confident when he's in nets at all. So for me, get rid. Hincapié, really, really happy with him. He is on loan at the minute. I believe there is an option to buy net, which I really, really hope we do make permanent. He's been excellent filling in at left back, and he's been a real solid player for us, real decent signing. So for me, provided he make him a permanent deal, I quite happily put him on bench. Urian Timber. Again, really, I've got no real issues with Timber. Maybe only real complaint, he is a bit slow getting the ball out when it comes to throw-ins and whatnot. But overall, I think he's been quite decent for us this year, despite the injuries. So I'd quite happily start him. I'd definitely say he's our best option at right back. And now we come up to Gabriel Martinelli. Where do I start with Martinelli? Been tremendous for us in the Champions League. Absolutely fantastic for us in the Champions League. FA Cup, he was okay against Portsmouth, but in the league, he's gone missing far too many times. His decision making, for me at times, is questionable. He has a propensity to just run down an alleyway rather when there's a better option available in terms of a pass. Instead, the amount of times he runs down a cul-de-sac and there's no one there, and he just ends up losing the ball. For me, it's been a great run, but get rid. And Kivior. Well, I mean, let's face it, he's pretty much guaranteed to leave, isn't he? So it's just straight up sell. Eze, I think, was really happy with the signing. Still happy that we got him. I think we may have potentially overpaid, but he has cropped up for us in the big games, in the big moments where we've needed him. I'd say he's a better option at number 10 than what Ødegaard is. So for me, I'm torn between bench and starting 11, but I'll put him at top of bench. I think that's the fairest place to put him. Gyökeres, bit of a slow start, admittedly, really slow start, but he's been all right. Like for me, he works hard. He's getting the goals. Maybe not as much as we'd like, and then some of the chances he is squandering a bit. But for me, I'd say he's our best option at striker. Now, Christian Norgard. That's a weird one. He was obviously signed as a squad player, and he's not played all that much even in that role. He's not really done much for me personally that makes him stand out. It sounds a bit hard to say sell just after 1 year, and I wouldn't say loan him out because obviously he's getting on a bit, and I can't see him getting a loan, so I'd probably say reserve. Madueke, been really, really good for us for the most part. Been a brilliant stand-in for Saka when he's been injured this year. Also, I feel he does offer us quite a bit different to what Saka can offer us in terms of going forward. But for me, he doesn't take Saka out off that starting 11 for me. So I'd say bench. And Trossard. Well, I mean, he's got 1 year left on his contract, I believe, after this year. And he's on stupid wages as well, so loaning him ain't going to be a issue, but I just have a feeling he's going to be one of these players who is going to run his contract down. But, again, he's cropping up for us when we need him. So, probably say bench for me. Fabio Vieira, I mean, all that promise and everything just never really delivered. I'd sell. Simple as. Mikel Merino, again, been really, really solid for us when he's filled in at striker, and not obviously this season, his previous season, he's had his injuries this year, but he's cropped up when he needs to be. So I'd say a good, solid bench. And Reece Nelson, again, a player who's never really kicked on for us. He's, get rid, I think. Kai Havertz, again, crops up with the goals when we need them. Goes missing a bit, especially against Bournemouth. I mean, that chance with the header, comes off his shoulder, but you've got to be burying those opportunities. For me, I'd say bench. Obviously, I'm not saying this would be the bench, but Tommy Setford, obviously, brought him in from the Netherlands. Come on a couple of substitute appearances in the Cups. He says he's ready for us to go, but I'd probably I'd say reserve purely because otherwise we need to go in for a keeper, and finding that backup goalkeeper is always a hard one. Karl Hein, again, not really. He's been out on loan. He's one of these keepers we just loan out, never really gets anywhere near the first team, so just cut our losses and sell. Besides, he's all profit. He's an academy boy. Martin Zubimendi, again, started off the season fantastically. I still think one of our better signings in the summer. Had a bit of dodgy form at late, whether that's due to tiredness or what, I don't know. But I like him. I'd quite happily keep him, and he is one of our better centre mids. Calafiori, he's the first choice left back when he's fit. Definitely comes in a bit ahead of Hincapié, but he's probably when he's fit and firing all cylinders. He is our first choice left back. Wanyeri, I think I don't know. I get a feeling his days are numbered at Arsenal. I'm really struck. I'd probably say maybe loan him out again, or keep in reserves. Probably say low reserves, high loan. Lewis Skelly. He's barely played this year. Can't get in the team, and when he has played, he ain't been great at all. But Hale End graduate, and it's nice to have that Hale End element in the team. But I'd probably say a loan could do him really, really good. I know there's a lot of rumours about him potentially going to United, but I think a loan would do him good and could benefit us in the future going forward. So maybe loan him abroad, or if we can get him loaned to a Championship team, or a lower half Premier League team, I think would be a really good move for him. Declan Rice. For me, he's one of the more senior players in the team. He, generally speaking, he can whip that ball in when we need him to. Again, and those free kicks against Real Madrid. So I'd probably say he is. I know he is one of our better players in the team. He's got to go into that starting 11 for me. And then we've got a couple of academy boys coming up now, and it is Harrison Anus. I don't know much about him. I know he's been loaned. He's meant to be quite highly thought of at Arsenal. I don't know. probably loan him out. Dowman, no way would I say loan or anything. He's on the bench. Like, it's Max Dowman. Like, he's one of the highest prospects in the team. Actually, Trossard I'd probably move further down. And Marley Salmon been great filling in at right back when White and Timber haven't been fit. Been pretty reliable coming on. So I've not really done much at the World Light, but loan could potentially do him good. Yeah, I'd probably say loan. But yeah, I'd say that's probably a fair assessment of the team. And yeah, leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day.